I know you're good at dancing. Come and entertain us.
No. You make me so happy.
And you make me laugh. You always make me laugh like this.
And you love it. I told you I drew your portrait. Come and see.
Oh my goodness, this is not a skill, it's a gift. You are the gift.
Thank you.
The dance you gave out there was fire, and I can still feel the heat.
Thanks.
Thank you for this gift. You're the perfect gift.
Likewise.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Remember two things. One, this is your father's house, and two, we're not married. Let's go out. I'll come for my own copy.
Okay.
Papa, thank you so much. I'll come back with my people tomorrow. Thank you, my son. Don't forget my foreign hot drink, oh. Don't worry. I'll come with the best.
You've seen the video, I know you've got questions, and that's why I made this video, so let's get into this. AI is getting insanely real, but the real problem is the cost. You've seen amazing generations from Google Veo 3.1, Kling 3.0, Sora 1, and the upcoming Cadence 2.0 from ByteDance. But the reality is the cost. You've seen YouTube influencers talking about how to generate realistic looking scenes for your movie projects, but what they rarely discuss is the real life cost. Because AI influencers get free credits from these companies to try those upgraded AI models completely free. If you think any YouTuber pays for any AI models to generate those beautiful looking video clips, then you're dreaming. AI is still extremely overpriced, but companies use influencers to make you believe that they pay for it and that it's cheap. So companies like Hixfield, for instance, gives out free credits to many YouTube AI influencers to try these AI models completely free, almost unlimited. But YouTubers tell you to just go to Hixfield and start creating without telling you the money you have in your bank accounts might not even be able to generate the first 5 minutes of your movie project. That's why Grok is currently the only way out for anyone who loves AI content and wants to generate AI movie clips completely free. Now, these are the images I generated using Google's Nano Banana Pro in Hixfield. So you can use gemini.google.com to generate with Nano Banana Pro. You can see how insanely real they look. Alright, so I use 2K image resolution, but you can't get these settings in Google's Gemini, which is okay because 1K resolution is still amazing. So if I click on this image, this is the prompt that was used for the generation, and it reads a young Igbo man in his early 30s sitting on a wooden carved stool in traditional Nigerian Igbo scene. A beautiful girl in her late 20s standing behind him. She has an afro hair. She's wearing a traditional floral short tight dress. She has a bottom heavy silhouette. A man and a woman sitting on a wooden bench. A car parked in the distance. Clean, well-built thatched houses behind them. A pot on the fire in an open thatched kitchen. A healthy dog in the distance. Every single detail in this prompt was captured in the image output perfectly. The image of the girl, her dress design, her shape, and other major and minor details were all captured. Alright, so like this video and subscribe to this channel, Text Update. Your support is extremely important. I use the same prompts for this, and if I want, I can change or remove anything from the image. For instance, the old Peugeot car in the distance, narrow road leading to the compound was changed to this, okay? So the prompt reads, change the car in the distance to a modern BMW car. Keep every other detail intact. And you can see the perfect change. It is important to tell Nano Banana Pro to keep every other detail intact because sometimes the model changed things that you didn't command it to. And this one is the image that I used in the video that you watched. But just like the previous example, I changed the girl to a different girl and also I changed the car. I have this image that I generated, the image of this girl that I generated a long time ago, and I wanted her to be a character in the short movie clip, so I attached her image. You can also use your own image, like you can take your own picture and use it as a character in your movie project. So if I open this one, you can see the image of the girl, and this is the prompt I use. Replace the girl in the traditional scene with the girl in the second image. She should be standing behind the man with hands on his shoulder. The previous image lacks this romantic vibe, and I needed this to look as real as possible, so this was the result. Okay, this is just perfect. The shiny shoes on the young man, well dressed, and the girl's shape is well pictured in the result. Now, when generating the video, I would recommend that you make sure that the shape of the girl is also depicted in the video clip. So I will always use this phrase, her silhouette is bottom heavy, when you're generating your video, all right? So that the AI model doesn't forget that particular detail and keep the girl's main shape intact throughout the whole video. And now let's head over to Grok. One of the downsides to Grok is that it doesn't keep the quality of a generated image intact. It changes the realistic looking human skin into plastic looking skin. And there hasn't been any upgrade as of this moment from Grok AI to fix that yet. But at least it's free, okay? It's completely free. So now before we jump into image to video transition, I also asked Nano Banana Pro to make the two lovebirds look at each other, and this romantic image was born, which became the first scene. In the first scene, the prompt reads, the young man looks at the girl and says in a Nigerian Igbo accent, I know you're good at dancing, come and entertain us. She says no with a smile. Now here's the result.
I know you're good at dancing. Come and entertain us.
No.
That was an amazing output. And for the second clip, the prompt reads, she steps forward towards the camera and starts dancing as they all clap to her dancing style. So I tried this one a few times and I settled with this clip. I love the sound. But the problem is that Grok image to video clip is only 6 seconds. So I imported the clip into CapCut and added it to the timeline, duplicated the clip, and extracted the sound of the second clip. I reversed the video by hovering over this icon and clicking reverse. You can see the first clip ended with her back turned towards the camera. So after reversing, the end of the first clip became the start of the second clip. And that's how I generated this reverse dance style. Now, you can only notice a little unusual movement with the hands of her fiancé and her parents clapping behind her. And again, I cut off the parts where she walks backwards because this is the reversed video. Now, the reason I extracted the music is that it doesn't sound backwards after reversing the clip. Now that I'm done with the reverse, I can select both audio and video by holding down the control key before selection. I right click on the selection and click on create compound clip. That would merge the two files together. Then in the following clip, I took a screenshot of her showing almost her entire body and wrote in the prompt in Grok. She danced with a smile on her face and placed her hands on her head. Now, here's the result. In the next clip, I used the first image and said, they all clap as she hugged her man while he keeps clapping. Now, I generated this video to give the feeling that she just finished dancing and they were still clapping in amazement at how well she danced. Now, the next two clips were generated automatically. I didn't use any prompts for either, and they were so valuable, especially the one she said,
You make me so happy.
and the man responded,
And you make me laugh.
and you made me laugh. Okay, that was very, very useful in this love story. Now, in this next clip, using the first image I generated, I uploaded it to Grok, and the prompt reads, she said in a Nigerian Igbo accent, I told you I drew your portrait, come and see. He stands up and walks to the right side. She placed her hands on his back as they walk away. Her silhouette is bottom heavy. And here's the generation.
I told you I drew your portrait. Come and see.
In other generations, the man's legs were going through the carved wooden stool that he was sitting on, and that was looking very weird. That was why I didn't use any of those generations. Now, let's generate an image of the two walking towards the portrait, because that's the next part. Now, back here in Nano Banana Pro, using the same image, I wrote the prompt. Generate the interior of a living room. The young man and the woman walking towards the portrait of the young man hanging on the wall before them. The portrait should be a complete replica of the man's face, camera behind them. And you can see these beautiful generations it gave in one shot. So I just picked one of them and then went directly to Grok for animation. Now, right here in Grok, I uploaded the image and wrote in the prompt field. They walk towards the portrait on the wall. The girl points towards the portrait, camera behind them. Now, even if we did not add the camera behind them right here, it is still going to generate the same results. The camera behind them was very important when generating the image that we generated in Nano Banana Pro. Once this video is generated, you can see that it gives us the complete view of the story from the perspective of the couple. Again, I took a screenshot of the image. So whenever you hear me say that I took a screenshot and uploaded it to Grok, all I mean is that after the video is generated, I just play the video to the very spot where I want the screenshot to be taken. Then I right click on it and click on copy video frame. Then I exit the current window back to the Imagine homepage and I paste the copied video frame on the prompt bar. Then I write the prompt right here. The man turns to the girl and said in a Nigerian Igbo accent, "Oh my goodness, this is not a skill, it's a gift. You are the gift." And the girl replied, "Thank you." So from here, I'm going to be jumping back to the outside scene with the girl's parents seated on the long bench. Now for this end part, I use prompt like, the car remains static as the young man and his lady walks towards it. The man placed his right hand on the girl's hips, static camera. I wrote static camera because I did not want the camera to track their movements. I want the camera to remain still so we can watch the video from this still position. Now, as they both walk towards the car in the distance, I faced a continuous issue that refused to stop. The car in the distance will start driving towards them by itself. Right, but I finally got the static car after about 6 regenerations. Even after this recent upgrade to Grok's Imagine by XAI, this issue still persists. It wasn't fixed. Now, you can always try as many times as possible to get your desired generation since this is completely free to use. Now remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel, Tech Updates. And that's a wrap to this video. If you're still watching till now, from the bottom of my heart I say thank you. If you have any questions or suggestions, please do not hesitate to write your opinions in the comment section. Thanks once again, and I'll see you in the next video.